What's happening, people? How are you? Let me know in the chat if you can hear me. If you can hear the music. Be the first to comment. Me, myself, and I. Me and the music. Happy Saturday, beautiful people. January the 11th. All day long. All day long. Saturday. 12 o'clock. Coming to hang out. Anybody drink tea like this? From the bottom up? Totally can hear me? Woohoo! How about the music, Nicole? How are you? Nicole's first to comment. You win. Johnny, tell her what she wins. Hello, hello. Happy weekend, exactly. What's up, Good Life Growing? How are you doing? You like that? Is it too loud? Happy weekend indeed. After this, I'm going tobogganing. I might bring my skates with me and stick and puck. Got the outdoor rink going up in the neighborhood here. And it's a nice day. It's only -3 Celsius. No idea what that is in Fahrenheit. You find yourself accidentally here? Well, thanks for accidentally stumbling upon. Let me change the music up. Put it to this. What are you doing at work today? What do you do? Nice, Good Life. Nice. Accidentally here. Oh, I stumbled across YouTube. I do that sometimes too. I definitely do that sometimes. What screen do I have on right now? What if I went like that? There we go. Just kind of cruising around, doing a little research today on the Yieldmax funds. I'll turn this music off here shortly. Once we get 12 people here, I'll turn it off. There we go. Welcome aboard, everybody. Oh, nice. 5 degrees. Vancouver Island. Very nice. Is there snow? Is it Mount Nelson? Is that the mountain? Is there snow on Mount Nelson right now? Oh, I'm lagging. Turn that music off. Am I lagging to you guys? Because I'm lagging on my own screen here. This has never happened. Apparently. Find my mouse. There it is. Get rid of this. Boom. Shut some things down. Let me put in the comments here. Am I lagging? I'm going to go on my own phone and look. I feel like I am. Let's go. Let's take a look here. I'll be the judge of this. I am, eh? Oh, yeah. Let's take a look here. I'll be the judge of this. It's not bad. I am, eh? Oh, yeah. What if I change the screen? Let's see what happens here. If I change the screen, see what happens here. Yeah, like a 2-second delay. There you go. Good afternoon. Hello, hundredfold. Hello, Wolf. Long lost Wolf. How are you? My stallion pony Coney let me down. Let's take a look here. This distribution, although 80% payout, not too bad at all. I totally agree with you on that one. What was it? 83 cents. And for me, with my brokerage, which I'm gonna message them this week, I get paid that on Monday. I think I'm the only brokerage where that actually happens. So that's the only annoying thing about them is it takes an extra day to get my money. There's other Canadian brokerages out there that they already have their money. So I was on Twitter, on the old Twitter machine, and somebody mentioned to me on the old Twitter machine that they already got theirs with another brokerage in Canada. So I'm going to be looking into that. Here we go. Right? Did you receive your pay from Questrade today? And I responded, no, we always get it one day later than everyone else. So I'm going to message customer service to find out why. Well, Simple paid today. And, oh, I didn't know that. That's annoying. Yeah, I'm going to look into that too. So there you go. Good times. Good times. I wish I had that money. You know what I would have done with it? I would have invested it instantly as soon as, I mean, sometimes I invest that right in the pre market. So if you haven't been watching the videos, let me go ahead and just kind of put those up there. Let's go back to what screen do I want to go to? This one? Go here? Yeah, that's where I want to go. And then I'll just share that with you if you haven't seen content. I put out a bunch of content today or this week. So I'll go all the way backwards here. I did how does Yieldmax make money? That was 7 days ago. So hey, that counts as within this week. So if you want to get the Cole's notes on that one, 3,500 of you watched that video, which is pretty awesome. Thank you very much. Um, Cole's note on that one was they make money by us investing in their fund. They charge us 0.99%. And if the fund is over $1 billion, then they make $10 million a year. Well, at that $1 billion mark. So funds like MISTY and Nvidia, they're in the $1.4 billion range. So they're making $14 million a year from us investing our money. So that's a pretty sweet little business idea. They want to make sure that they keep us here. So they throw out those flashy distributions. But I don't know if it's a sound business model long term, to be honest with you. I feel these are my feelings, so you can't tell me they're wrong. I feel like if people lose enough capital along the way, then they may kind of change strategies. So, yeah, something to think about there. Is it a good business model? If I had a business and let's say I gave them, I don't know, let's call it a pickleball business, and I gave them some court time on the pickleball. Here's some court time, but I took away the amount of courts that they could use. That be a good business? Next video I put out was the Coney one. I thought that was a good one. Look at that like rate on it though, 100%. Hundo percent. That's pretty cool. 2,900 views. That's cool. And then not as flashy. People seem to really like that Coney. So I'm gonna focus on the Coney as well coming up here. But yeah, my position in Coney is small, 183 shares, and then so that should pop up 10 on Monday when I get paid because I have drip set up. And so, yeah, it should, 183 shares times 83 cents minus my 15% tax should buy me 10 shares, which is exactly what I want. I want it to buy 10 shares until it's got enough to buy 11 shares and then 12 and 13. And then eventually it's going to be buying me 30, 40, 50 shares a month without me doing anything. Now, bad things could happen. You guys probably know what those bad things are, right? That price is $12. Let's go look at it. No guessing. Let's go look at it. Coney, $12.42. So bad things could happen. We could have a reverse split, and that takes my 183 and cuts it in. Well, they want to go to $50 on all of these funds, right? Cuts it in by five if they go to $5 and I go to 18 shares. Ugh, that's not exciting. The problem with reverse split, and everybody, you hear people saying, "Oh, it's the same thing. You get the same amount of distribution, but Watch the distributions on Tesla. They've been shrinking as well. So it's not true. Not true. Maybe true for the first month. Da-da. Love and Nicole, to clarify, I've been watching your videos, which are very informative. Thank you very much. Today's live was unexpected, but I'm here for Yieldmax Talk. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Going all the way up here. Seems to work. Good here, thanks. Yes, we got ours Saturday morning around 3 a.m. in the US. I think with Robinhood you can buy on the weekends. Is that true? I think you can. I'm not sure if that's true or not, but bum, 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 bum. Oh, it's funny. Next comment, Wolf. I have it in my Robinhood, but can't take it out yet to repay the money I took from my bank to buy the on the X date. I love that strategy. I've been doing that too. I did it 3 months in a row for Misty. I didn't do it this month, although I'm not opposed to it. Misty is going to be coming out this upcoming week. Should be paid on Friday. Um, what are we expecting? What do you guys think? Throw it in the comments. What are you expecting for a Misty distribution this week? What is your expectation? Give me a number. I don't care if you're right. I don't care if you're wrong. It's just a fun little game to play. What is your Misty expectation for this week? Hey, what's up, bro? Welcome. My name is Mike. The channel's name is Health and Wealth. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you subscribing and tuning in. I hope to talk to you again as we go here. Just a regular old Saturday. We're hanging out, chit chatting. Normally, I watch live sometimes, and I got my feet up on the desk here. But today, I'm trying to not. You guys don't want to see my knees. I actually at 11:59, I was like, I better put pants on. So I didn't. I didn't put pants on. I did put shorts on though. I'm wearing shorts. I went to the gym this morning. Crushed it. I feel good actually. This is day 6 in a row of going to the gym. You know what I noticed today? This is uh this is interesting, I think. Apparently yesterday was the day that most New Year's resolutions end. And today, I went yesterday on break and it was packed. Packed. Who goes to the gym at 10 o'clock in the morning? It was packed. Today, I went at 9:30, and I'm going to say there was about, I mean, it's a huge gym, like massive. I'm going to say there was about 15 people there compared to about 50 there yesterday at 10 o'clock in the morning. So, yeah, New Year's is over, right? Guys, I'm going to be right back. I'm just going to unplug my microphone and plug it back in here. So I'm just going to change my audio over. BRB. Can you guys hear me? Let me go to my settings here. Audio. Yeah, it's working, right? Perfect. Perfecto. Sold my Alti after 6 months. I made a whole 1% Alti, man. I remember making a video on Alti a long time ago. Let's go to my videos here. I'll get rid of this one. I think it was in like September I made this video. And I wasn't super thrilled with it in September. There it is. October 4th. I made a video on Alti. I thought that thumbnail was pretty good too. But honestly, at the time I wasn't super educated on Alti and I still wasn't that impressed with it. But I mean, I don't know how it's doing so bad. They um I don't know. I just don't know how it's doing that bad, that poorly. They pick the stocks that they want to invest in. Um, don't you think those should go up? And don't you think, if I'm going to write cover calls, just as an example here, I'm going to pick a company that I think is going to have forward momentum, and will go up, and I'll write my cover calls accordingly to that. I'm not going to write my cover calls on trash companies. I mean, they write puts too. Um, But yeah, why is that share price just sinking? I don't know. I don't know. I don't really have answers to that. I don't pay attention to Alti. I just look at the share price and say I'm super happy I didn't get involved with that one. But congratulations getting out. Holding, hodl, HODL, holding. Yes, me too. I have Nvidia, Misty, Coney, and I'm a recent shareholder of Nvidia as well. I'm very excited about that. Actually, I'm very excited about Nvidia. I'm looking to get it to 10 shares. I have 3 right now. So, um, yeah, get that to 10. I wanna get there as fast as possible. It's in the 130. Go look at it. 135? Yeah, 135.91 right now. Man, I bought 1 share at 150 right at the top. That's just classic. Classic. I don't know if you guys are like me. Yeah, I think I even bought it in pre-market when I was at 150. I don't know if you guys are like me, but as soon as you buy something, does it go straight down? Because that's what happens to me. There's analysis, right? Stock analysis, looking at the charts, looking at levels, things like that. I did do that after, and I saw that there was a couple levels at around the $135 range, and as well at the $130 range, and then after that, it sinks all the way down here, and it sticks at that 104 range quite a bit. It hit that like 4 times in the last 6 months. So I would love to get in at 130. That'd be nice for my remaining 7 shares that I want to buy. But yeah, I see a strong future for that. Not advice, of course, just some guy in his home office chit chatting with you guys. $1 million. $1.50. We're talking Misty here, right? Let me go to the Misty chart here. Let's go look at the last month. Woof. Let me bring that up for you. Wow. Misty. $1.50? Yeah. Yeah. It's a tough call. I mean, they did fail their calls a few times. I don't know if you guys catch my tone these days. It's called not impressed. Not impressed. Who's working there? Are they amateurs? Is it like my neighbor Edna? She working over there? Usually don't do a reverse split until below $5 because they would be delisted. Yeah, from New York Stock Exchange. I think they can even go lower than that for a period of time. It's if I remember correctly, on the Nasdaq you can go lower than $5 for 6 months. I know I had an investment in a rocket company called Aster, ASTR, and they were there. There were talks of being delisted. I don't know if they've gone private yet or not, but dun, 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 dun. Same to you, Ro. Mailman, where are you from, Ro? You're delivering mail right now? That's awesome. That is awesome. You're welcome. You are welcome. I did have a shower. I did brush the teeth. I did all of the hygiene things after the gym. We're contemplating having people over here tonight. Do a little games night. I was gonna ask you guys a question. If I did a games night tonight, what game would you recommend that we play? It's gonna be minimum 4, maximum 7, I'd say, coming here. We're kicking the kid out. She's going to my parents for the night. This is my last free Saturday for the next 4 weeks after this. I have to do my real estate course, simulation course. It's the last one, and then I am done 2 years later. Thank you. Here we go. We got another answer. 240 a share. Paulette, what's happening? Holding 1,300 shares of MISTY for the next several months, waiting to see what Bitcoin does after January 20th. I'll reassess then. I do love my MISTY distribution is $2. I'd take $2, especially at 1,300 shares. I'd take that. 230, 2 would be good. I'm confident Bitcoin to the upside with the new admin coming in. I agree. Let's take a pause here. Look at that. I mean, it did sink down. Let me go to the month chart here. It did sink down to 92,000 2 days ago, and then we've come back up a little bit down here. But that $100,000 mark is kind of. Sorry, let me scroll that up for you. kind of tricky to get to, right? I feel like once it sits at 100,000 or slightly above for a few days in a row or like a month, then we could take off. Is this thing going to be $240,000 before the end of the year, like Tommy Lee said? I doubt it, but I mean, I'd be pretty happy. Right now, I'm in an accumulation phase of Bitcoin. I'm brand new to it. I've only been in Bitcoin for 8 weeks, 4 pays, and I'm just throwing $100 in every pay. And I'm gonna be like this wildcat over here, Michael Saylor, and I'm gonna buy at the top forever. Buy it at the top forever. Michael Saylor, that's me. That's me. I'm also confident in that. Wanted to talk a little bit about Mister today. Sold Alti yesterday. $2. $2 seems to be a consensus here. I'm going under. Holding 1660 shares of Misty, possibly forever, and adding more shares as I get a good price. Gotcha. Alti, yeah. Bum, bum, bum. MicroStrategy 470. What's it at? Like 390 right now? Oh, 327. Yeah, I mean, as Bitcoin goes up and down, it's going to go up and down too. There's lots of people out there talking Ponzi scheme. And lots of people. I was doing some. I always like to kind of read comments out there. They're like, "What does MicroStrategy do other than buy Bitcoin?" So as Bitcoin goes up, MicroStrategy goes up. Very volatile. Their options are extremely volatile. That's for sure. All right, I've got Misty Distro here. Game 808. How you doing? Game 808. Dun-dun. Looking possibly to go on in Tesla over Nvidia. Yeah, there you go. 166 Misty. We're very close on the Misty. I think I have one. Oh man, I 183. I think. Yeah, 183. Yeah, I'm building that up too. I'm not sure if I'm going to take the entire distribution this month and put it into it, but it is. I think my average cost is $30 too. So right now it's below my average cost. And so if I put the entire distribution in, I will be just taking money out of my bank account, putting it in on the X date, and then just kind of replenish my bank account with the distribution. That's the plan. That is the plan. I'm not buying any more Coney, like you guys know. Said that a couple times. I'll let it buy itself. That's it. Um, I do want to buy Nvidia over top of Nvidia right now till I get to those 10 shares. So, with that Misty distribution, maybe I buy one share of Nvidia and then with my own cash buy another share of Nvidia. That might be a good idea. The problem with buying them one at a time is I got to pay 4.95 because it's a stock, right? And so if I buy them one at a time, that's 49.95. I need the share price to go up then, right, to make that make sense. But yeah, I don't know. Tough to say. Tough to say. Decisions. What should I do? You guys tell me. What should I do with the Misty dividend? Should I buy 2 shares of Nvidia, or should I buy just throw it all back into Misty? Tough to tell. Nice. What's up, the best? How you doing? Welcome. Is his live on right now? I didn't even notice. Bum, 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 bum. Drip, drip, drip. You want me to drip into Misty? What do I think about Bitcoin cycles? I don't. You listen. I am an amateur with the Bitcoin cycles, but what I hear is like October cycles coming in. So, from what I hear, it's been true these cycles. But I was talking to a buddy of mine. He's probably watching right now. Everybody say hi, Brad. Um, and I'm just gonna keep buying every single 2 weeks for the rest of my life. Every time I get paid, just a little chunk goes in there. If I get into this real estate here in the next month and a half, 2 months, I start doing what I think I can do. Hopefully, my budget goes up. This guy's going door knocking, calling people. Do, 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 do. Buy Nvidia. I agree. That's where my heart is right now. Like, take a look at the last year, and they even said that this is like unexpected growth. They don't think it's going to go this high again this year. But I mean, if we had to put our money in Nvidia instead of NVD, we would have been ahead. So I'm not taking a huge chunk out, but I'm gonna take 10 shares worth $1,300. Nothing. It's nothing. It's nothing. And I'm gonna put it in uh Nvidia, and hopefully that will grow in the next 10 years. I like this comment right here. Muddy Waters, good comment. I'm buying strong companies equally with high yield ETFs. Yes, I like that a lot. By the way, thanks for joining today, everybody. Health and Wealth is the channel. My name is Mike. I am a income investor. I've been investing for not very long compared to some, um, but about 4.5 years now. I started when Apple did their last split, or maybe the second last split. It was whenever Tesla also did their split, and we had a choice. My dad's like, let's invest in Apple. And I said, okay. And I didn't even have an account at the time. So I gave him $10,000. And so we had a choice, Apple or Tesla. Oof. Because when Tesla announced, oof, it skyrocketed during that split. So, anyways, we invested in Apple. I stuck with it for like 4 months, and I was like, "Can I get my money back?" And it did go up, right? So not very much, but Apple just kind of slowly goes up. So I got my money plus a little bit more back, and then I started investing myself. I was doing day trading, which was if you're new to investing, day trading is a terrible idea unless you um, get a mentor or maybe paper trade first. But um, I think I've told this story before. In fact, let me see if I can find it here. Sun W stock. Oh wow, that's not the one, is it? Has it gone out of? Oh my goodness. Hold on one second. No, that can't be the one. That is the one. Oh my goodness, this stock is gone. This is one that I day traded. It was on like this day trading site that I'm on the Facebook, and so it was right around here. And I remember getting in at 7 o'clock in the morning. I invested $2,000. It was meant to be a day trade, and I always heard, once you make your 10%, get out. So I did. I made my 10%, $200. Woohoo! And I sold. I felt really good. If I had left it in there for 5 more minutes, it would have been $32,000. Oh, whatever, whatever. Look at this thing now, $0. Not even on the stock market anymore. That's pretty funny. Bum, 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 bum. Thoughts on Snowy? Where'd that comment go? There it is. Thoughts on? Oh, did I lose it? Going down here. There it is. For some reason, your comment won't come up. Let me get this banner off here. Um, dun, dun. Thoughts on Snowy? No net profits on underlining company. Yeah, there it is. So that'd be Snowflake, right? Snow stock. Let's look at the last 6 months. Look at that huge climb. Yeah, this is. Remember, we had a huge distribution on Snowy in November. It was because of that, but I mean, it's kind of just filtering its way back down from that. I don't really have any thoughts on it. I haven't paid attention to it like at all. But it's all about that volatility, right? All about that share appreciation. So, how is Snowy doing? Okay. Well, one thing I'm looking at right now, I like the price of it. If it's hovering around that $20 mark, then that's good. But down 9% in the last 6 months. It's following snow very well with the chart here, isn't it? Unlike Nvidia and Nvidia, they didn't follow each other very well. Bum, bum. Zomo. Mm, Yeah, I don't like the price of that fund. Anything, around that $15 mark scares me. Like, my Coney scares me where it is, but, I made the decision. I'm setting it and I'm forgetting it. We'll see what happens, right? But, yeah, anything under that $15 mark doesn't best not to look back. That's good advice. Really good advice. Buy MISTY now or wait until August, September when it should be for a better price? It's a good question. Can't answer that for you. What's the saying? Time, it's hard to time the market, but, it's better to have time in the market than time the market. It's a good question for sure. Yeah, 28 bucks. I mean, if we take a look at this thing over the last year, it did dip down to $19.07 in September. So that was 4 months ago. And then right after that, it went all the way up to $44, I think. Yeah, 44.40. Last month here has kind of dipped down um, quite a bit, but so has Mister. And, Bitcoin really hasn't dipped that much in the last month here. I mean, it's down 3%. So I guess it has, yeah. 31 people. Thanks for being here, by the way. Appreciate that. I had a good talk with the family. Said I'm going to be gone for an hour, maybe an hour and a bit. But whenever we're done, we're going tobogganing. If you've been investing for long, you'll have a lot of those trades where you sell too soon or too late. Yeah. Oh, I've got a lot of the too late ones, Wolf. I used to follow this guy on, oh my goodness, YouTube. His name was Zip Charlie. And, man, did he give out some bad advice. I hope that I'm never like that. Let me see if I can find him. I try not to give out any advice. Zip Charlie? This guy right here. Um, yeah, everything is, like, skyrocketing. He was the one that got me onto the Riot and the Mara. He's the one that got me into ChargePoint, which is awful. Aster, awful. Yeah. I wouldn't. This is why, actually, you guys have heard me say don't trust people on YouTube. This is the bitter taste on my mouth right here. Um, Following, people that are on the internet. Not cool. Not cool. Not cool. Dun, 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 dun. Snowy, how much volatility? If you can answer that question, then you'd have your answer. Low volatility equals not great. High volatility equals possible buy. I agree with that. I agree with that for sure. Go look at you know what you do? Um, I don't know if you're able to, but on your brokerage, go to options, type in snow, look at the price of what they're getting. Do 7 days away. Well, so do next Friday, do a month, take a look, see what kind of volatility, how much money or how much premium are they getting for their strike prices. And then compare that to your other one that you mentioned, Zomo. See how much premium they're getting, right? And so that's going to be a good indicator of volatility. There's another website that I don't know if you guys have seen it or not, or if you ever cruised over here, finviz.com. Now, the problem with Finviz is that it comes up with tons and tons of pop-ups. So you can see I just got two right there. But this is a pretty cool tracker of the stock market. So you ever see people with the map of the stock market here, all red? That's what this thing is right here. And then you can zoom into that. You can even click on the symbols, and it gives you information about that. This is what I'm talking about, right? Pop ups. I'm backing out of there. But on here, now I haven't really played around with this in a couple of years right now, but you can go up to a screener on here. You can type in what exchange you'd like. So let's go NASDAQ as an example. You can say, what type of market cap does that company have? So is it a mega company? I mean, let's go with Apple as an example. Is Apple on the Nasdaq? Price, you can say anything over a certain price here. Dividend yield, you can say anything with over 3% dividend. So many good things. This is actually how I found Riot to be in my level for trading options on it. And so it was pretty cool. The Brave browser, I don't know what that means. But look at that. There's Apple right there. And, it's the number one company on that. And so it talks about their market cap in billions, their PE level, right? So lower the number, the better. Their current price, their change in the market, their volume here as well. Now, volume is a good indicator of volatility. So if you want to go in here, you can go to your screeners. You can kind of play around with this. There actually is good videos on YouTube on how to use this a little better than what I just did. But the website is called finviz.com. And, if you want to go look at volatility of Snowflake or whatever Zomo is, I have no idea. Then you can come here and check it out. Just kind of click some things around, right? So, Mero just came out, right? Over at Yieldmax. So let's call it a small cap. I don't know. It might not be, but let's do that. Let's leave that. Let's say none for Mero. Average volume, right? So if you're looking for more volume, let's say over a million, and then it just shows you all of the companies with average volume over a million here, which is really cool. Target price, I'm gonna leave that. Sector, if you want to interested in healthcare as an example. Industry, kind of the same thing here. Let's go current volume. Let's say over a million. And so you'll see that actually reduces the amount of companies that we're looking over here. Country USA. USA. What else? Options, short. No, we'll keep off that. And then there's the float there, but we'll leave that too. But that brings up all the companies. It puts them in alphabetical order for you. We can change around some things here. We can go like large cap, and then you can see Autodesk is sitting here as an example. But you can see the volume. American Airlines, $57. Price is $18.38. So with that kind of volume, it's probably going to bring on tons of volatility, which means that your premiums could be pretty lucrative. Just an example. That's all. All right. So that's FinViz right there. I'm gonna get rid of that because the pop-ups. Oh, the pop-ups. Bum, 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 bum. Best practice in trading is to create a mechanical system that you follow. Stocks will do what they do. Yes, I agree. Set your stop losses. Set your stops for price. If it goes to a certain price, sell. I actually just kind of told my dad, he has Tesla still, and yeah, he has a price in mind. I said, if that's the price you want, set a stop, and it will close if it gets to that price. And it was pretty darn close, but now it's gone down. Oh man. With ETFs, you just go with calls and don't sweat the company too much. I do sweat the company a lot, actually. I want it to be a a good company, that's for sure. Like, MicroStrategy is kind of a gamble, with Bitcoin. And do I think Bitcoin's gonna do well? I think so. So that's why I'm with MicroStrategy, and MISTY is paying a huge distribution normally, except for this month coming up here, probably won't be. But that's why I'm with NVDA. That's why I'm with Coney, because Coinbase, I think Coinbase is pretty awesome. I use the app right now. Let me log into it. Here we go. Coinbase. Ding ding ding. It takes 2 seconds to load. I have $400 in Bitcoin right now, and my value is 391. Oh, won't. But Coinbase, such an easy app to use. I can fund really quickly. Yeah, that's why I have Coney as well, because I think Coinbase is good. I like Mara and Riot because of volatility to trade options as well as MSTU 2X. That MSTU was pretty amazing a couple of months ago, eh? Can use the Brave browser. I got to know more about this. ExxonMobil. Oh, Zomo. Yeah. Thank you for that. My husband doesn't invest, but when I'm yammering on about Yieldmax, he always asks, "What's a sport ETF?" I don't know if there's any ETFs for like Dick's Sporting Good. What's that other one? Hibbs. Oh man, Hibbs. I don't even know. But what else? Under Armour doesn't have an ETF, I don't think, but Under Armour did very well a couple of years ago. Let's go take a look at it. Under Armour stock. Oh shoot, that's not good at all. Give me 1 second here. Maybe I'm making things up. Oh yeah, that's that's the last time I looked at it 4 years ago. I'm wearing Under Armour shorts right now, actually, as we speak. And I got Under Armour shoes, which I wouldn't recommend. My running shoes, they're not that good. I didn't like them. I bought them before I went to Vegas because when you go to Vegas, you need good shoes on. Very good, very good. I had some questions I want to ask you guys. I'll put it up here. Anybody here have a YouTube channel? Last night I went into my subscribers and I clicked on anybody that had a YouTube channel of more than 10 people, and I subscribed on their channels. Pretty cool. I commented on a couple as well. So one was, and she commented on my video today. One lady who bought a house in the country. She rides a motorcycle. She uses a DJI mic. I thought that was pretty cool. I watched the whole video of her biking in Vegas. I think it was near Vegas. That was pretty cool. The other guy bought an electric bicycle, and I thought that was pretty neat. Man, I he got me thinking, like, should I get an electric bicycle? And I thought, no, I'm trying to lose weight. That would get me even more lazy. But I was like, man, I could go so far. I could go out way out into the country and back. That'd be awesome. I went down a little bit of an Amazon rabbit hole last night. I found one for 1,500 Canadian, and it's all camoed out. I was gonna show you guys the bike today, but I realized my account signed it. I don't want you knowing where I live. So, um, the guy riding the bike looked like it would be me riding the bike. Super nerdy, super nerd on there, being like, "Meow, meow, 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 meow." And that's on the Amazon thing. So I went in. I woke up my other half. I was like, "Should we get an e-bike?" This is at I don't know 11 o'clock last night. Nicole, yeah, don't I mean, can I give you some advice? Don't buy that. Am I allowed saying that? I'm not allowed. No YouTube channel. Let me get this banner off here. Blocking that. Go back to the comments. No YouTube channel. Too busy watching the stock market. Make a channel of you watching the stock market. Just a video. Get it real close up on your eyes. And the channel name is The Eyes Are Watching the Stock Market. That's the whole channel. What's up, David? How are you? Lots of e-bikes here. Yep. Vancouver Island, BC, of all the hills in the winter weather. Yes. I got to get out there. Have you ever seen, Nicole, you ever heard of the show Alone? It's like a wilderness show where 10 people, they're like highly skilled outdoor people. They're thrown off into the wilderness. They get to bring 10 things like a bow and arrow, an axe, a saw, tarp, that kind of thing. But like the first 3 or 4 seasons were on Vancouver Island, and like it was terrible. Up in the northern part, it's a rainforest. Love that show. What are Darth Brooks is in the house, everybody. I wanted to sing some Darth Brooks to you there, but I 1 second later I said I better not. All right, here's what I think for the distribution. MISTY distribution. Let's go take a look at it on Yieldmax first of all here. Boom. And then let's look at the history, okay? Our ETFs. Misty, do a little scroll down to get to it because it's not that old. Look at that current distribution rate. That's about to be blown up, isn't it? So 308, 442, 419, $1.85, $1.95. So you know what? I think it's gonna be okay, you ready? And I haven't been paying attention to it, so don't write this down. I think it's gonna be $1.75. It's gonna be a little bit lower than the $1.85. $1.75. That's what I'm putting down. It's my guess. See if I'm wrong. I'm sure I'm gonna be wrong. I like to underestimate things though, sometimes. That way people don't come back and be like, what's wrong with you? $1.75, I'm thinking. Look up sports betting ETFs and you'll find some. I'm not sure if they're growth or income ETFs. You found 5 of them? Man, it's unbelievable the amount of sports betting advertising we get here in Canada. It's obnoxious actually. Uh, for that specific reason, I won't gamble on sports because I hate the commercials. Lots of rain. Yeah. Got a channel, but haven't really done anything. Yours? Hundredfold. Comment. Can you comment on another video of mine? Your channel name. I'll go to it. You want me to go to it right now with the people? Dow Jones. Misty will be low because I got in. Yes, my buddy is the same exact way. Tom, we got my buddy Tom in. He bought 10 shares. Nothing too crazy, but and then it went down right after. 6:30 a.m. What did I say? $1.75 is what I'm thinking. I hope I'm wrong. I hope it's more obviously, but yeah, who knows? Who knows? If you guys had tea right now, what kind of tea would you drink? 223. Ann's in the house. What's up, Ann? How are you? $1.80. Are you doing like a Price is Right thing right now, Darth Brooks? Where you're just going 5 cents over my guess? So you're capping me out? Is that what you're up to here? Dun, dun, dun. Join you with that thought. Started at 38, looked at it going to 45. Now it's like 29. I know. I hate that feeling. I hate that feeling. I mean, we'll find out, we'll find out in the next couple of years if this was good or not. But yeah, we'll see. A lot of people got in right away or, within a month of it and they've already been paid back. So that's really nice to hear for them. I only got in 5 months ago, so I'm not even close to being paid back. I'm still buying more of them, obviously. So yeah, not close to being paid back, but yeah, we'll see. We will see. Dun, 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 dun. Here's a good question. What has a brighter future? Think about this one. Uh-oh. One of the games people has backed out tonight. Busy. Boom, 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 boom. What did I ask? Oh, what has a brighter future? This is something to think about. Good time to dollar cost average. I really wish I would have known about it upon inception. Same. I did know about it upon inception, but I generally don't like buying right away just to see what it does. Uh Green Earl Grey or English breakfast. Very nice. I'm drinking green tea right now with honey in it. Like I put a ton of honey in this thing. I don't know why I put that much, but it tastes good. Long term, baby. Same with Tesla, started at 445 all the way to 106, now sitting at 339 or so. 2 years, 60 shares. I day traded. I wouldn't call it day trading. I weekly traded Tesla. I don't know, 10 times, 5 times. I don't know. I remember it was summer. That's what I remember. And yeah, I went from 5 shares to 10 to 20. all the way up to 30 shares. I wish I had held on to it, obviously, but c'est la vie. Wolf, you have a channel? Happy New Year's, Ann. We were discussing yesterday at work. When should we stop saying Happy New Year's? And I said, let's do it in every single meeting that we go to for the rest of the year. And everybody loved that. They loved that idea. Hey, let's create a trend where we say Happy New Year's in August. Are you guys with me? Let's make it happen. Misty BTC will eat all other assets. Mister, yeah. I hope so. Mr. Nvidia. Nvidia really depends on the news. I think for 2024, all of the hypes and excitement has been given. Bet now earnings will give off most excitement for 2025, and that not a lot to get excited about. You know what? I think you're totally bang on with that comment. I completely agree with you. Like we watched that SEC thing the other night. I was like, wow, that's incredible. All of that stuff. If you want to watch it, check out. It's on my channel here. It's a lot. It's in my live section. Skip the first 15 minutes. I was messing around with the audio. I couldn't figure it out. Amateur hour over here. I figured it out for next time though. And yeah, I can't believe the stuff that Nvidia has done and is doing. It's unbelievable. Mister, if you can stomach volatility. Wolf, we need to get you a channel. If you need help getting it started, let me know. I'll help you, okay? Mister is to me the new Tesla. Yeah, I like that. I like that. Tesla's gonna Tesla's gonna tank on earnings is a very good take. Have you guys ever listened to a Tesla earnings call? Elon Musk is high as a kite, and then just watch the aftermarket. It is awful. Tesla earnings calls are terrible. I highly encourage that you go listen to it. It's from an outsider, it's a lot of fun. But when I was with Tesla listening to it, I was like, no, he was terrible. He's no Jensen Wong, that's for sure. Yeah, their deliveries were slightly lower, and it went down because of it. Yep, that's for sure. Let's go look at it. Tesla. 6 months looks good, doesn't it? Right? Oof, that would have been a good buy. $200 in 191 in the summer. If it goes to 200 again, I'm buying. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah, looking it up here. Man, my dad was what's the math on that? $21 away from selling. He set a price target. He set a price target, so now he waits a little longer. Coney's your favorite? Not by much. Yeah, Coney has been darn good. That's for sure on his payouts. Lived through 106. Got a 10-year out. Look for it. Yep. Anyhow, that said, I plan on selling 15x and buy Mister. Yeah, yeah. Can you imagine Tesla 10 years from now? I feel like it is, with Nvidia, the company of the future. I watch all of their events. The Robot event where they did the silly robots dancing and serving drinks and stuff. That was pretty ridiculous. But I feel like it's the company of the future. That's for sure. Their their own AI is so incredible. Whenever Jensen Wong was showing their autonomous driving, I was like, this looks like Tesla, but better. So that's interesting. Tesla could be there. Tesla, on the other hand, how is that thing so low right now? What are they doing? What are they doing? Like, what is Yieldmax doing with your money on that Tesla? Not good. Not good. Too many recalls. You know what's funny, Ann, though, about the recalls for Tesla? You don't even have to take your car in. It's all fixed over the internet. It's incredible, right? They'll be like, the seat heaters will catch on fire, whatever, right? They'll just reprogram it from their headquarters. You don't even have to take the car in with Tesla recalls. Pay attention to that. Watch that next time they do a recall. You're not taking the car in. They're just doing a little software update for you. Boom, fixed. Pretty amazing. Dun. Plus one split line before it hits around 1,200 because future employees get stocks to and above 1,000 is too expensive. Another one, yeah. Imagine that Tesla with another 1 for 5. Heck yeah, that's how my dad has so many shares. Right, I think it's had two splits since he's owned it, and it's just increasing. Very good, very good. Let me throw another banner up here. Boom, boom, boom. I like this question here. Put it down at the bottom. Just out of curiosity, what level of investor, in your opinion, what level of investor are you? 1 through 10? I don't know. Whenever a bank asks me this, whenever I talk about like mutual funds with them, I think I definitely know more than you. That's what I think. Oof. The day Tesla pays dividend is going to be, yeah. You think they will though? I mean, Ford has been around since the dawn of time, and it pays out what 10 cent or dividend. Ford's terrible though. Does GM pay out a dividend? I don't think so. Tesla's a is the word perpetual growth company, and I know Elon has mentioned a few times that they don't plan on doing dividends anytime soon. Doo, 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 doo. Man, what am I giving myself as a level of investor? Here's what I think, and I think it's important to say this. I feel like my level of investigation is high. I feel like my level of um, uncovering good and bad about a company is like a 7. But um, you know, investing is a lot more than just that. So I don't think my level's that high because there's a lot to learn, a lot to dive into. That's for sure. Ford loses money. Tesla with a robotaxi. Oh my goodness, this robotaxi, autonomous, right? An Optimus. Yep. When these robots come out, they want to do them for $30,000 a robot. They're gonna sell millions of them. It's like a $3 billion market cap on just the robots. Now you talk about autonomous taxis. I thought about it myself. Buy one of those new cheap Teslas that are coming out, 25 grand, two-seater, park it in my driveway, and its sole role in life is to go pick up passengers and drop them off. Oh, 12 cents. Thanks, John. Appreciate that. I don't pay attention to GM at all. Small stocks in the 90s did okay. Tried last 2 years and bombed. Yeah, I think it's, you know, if we have a lower level of understanding, it might be smart to just put it into like a SPY index or, things like YMAG. I'm not saying YMAG as an example, but I'm just using it as an example. Or XDTE seems to be quite good so far. Um, yeah, those could be options, right? These single stock ETFs have done fairly okay. I'm being sensitive with what I'm saying here, but they could definitely be better. That's for sure. Dun-dun. High enough that my wife trusts me with our investments. Boom! That's what I'm talking about right there. 216 for Misty. Nice. I'm saying 175. I'm gonna go low. That way, when it's a little higher, I'm happy. It's kind of like when I go to the movie theaters to watch a movie. I'm gonna say this movie's gonna be terrible, and then when it's good, I'm happy. Yep, totally. 216, I'll take it. Wow, I love it. So, guys, tell me what you're up to today. Anything fun? Like I said, I'm about to throw on some snow pants. It's actually warmed up here. The last few days, it was 0 degrees Fahrenheit, but I live in Canada, so it was minus 25 here Celsius. So today it's only -3 Celsius. So it's come up 23 degrees Celsius. That's huge. So we're gonna go tobogganing with the neighbors. Should be a good time. We got a hill just up the road. I'm bringing the skates, the stick, the puck. Gonna go skate around too. School some little kids in hockey. I'm gonna do that while she's tobogganing. That's the plan. That is the plan. What are you guys up to today? Anything fun? Painting some stairs? That's funny. You might have a shower? Good idea. I could smell you from here. I think I know so much more than my bank enough not to trust them to work for me. I love that, Nicole. I completely agree with you on that one. Chauffeur? Wear the white gloves, Wolf. YouTube surfing. A lot of good content out there, that's for sure. I love it. I love it. Babysitting your grandson? How old's your grandson? Doo, 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 doo. If you haven't subscribed yet, hit that button for me right now. If you want to see more of my content in the future, I'll throw up some of the content right now. And I'm trying to pump out videos. My next video is going to be one on Misty and Mister. Not going to be able to do it today, but I'm going to do it tomorrow, depending on how hardcore this party is tonight. This games night could be. I might be feeling a little rough tomorrow, but I want to make the exact same video I made here, but with Misty. So my most recent one was NVDY. Coney was before that. I want to do one on Misty. These are my 3 holdings. But yeah, that's the plan for the channel here, and we'll see how it goes. How are we doing on this live here? 41 live viewers right now, 24 likes. Can you guys hit that like button? Let more people know about it. Currently sitting at 2787 for subscribers. That's pretty good considering this channel started in August in full flight. And we've definitely grown fast, and I'm looking to grow more and more and more as we go here for sure. So appreciate you guys for being here. Bum, 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 bum. Be your own bank. I like that. Climb stairs for exercise. Rob Wong. Are you the reporter for the Montreal Canadiens? Am I talking to a celebrity here? Is this the same Rob Wong? I love your work. Your hair these days is getting huge. If that's the same Rob Wong. Are you climbing the stairs at the Bell Center in Montreal? It's incredible. 2 years old, John? Oh boy, you got your hands full. You're not the same Rob Wong. Okay. Woo! I got a little excited. I was gonna chirp your team. I love that. Are you in profit with Misty, Coney, etc.? I am not at all in profit with those. I'm still. You know what I'm doing though? I'm building. I'm building. It's a little castle building over here. Um, I did do some math on my Nvidia. So far I've brought in. I think I said $3,400 in distributions. And I think my initial investment was around $10,000. So I'm still 7,000 away from getting there. So that's going to be, 2 years from now, if things keep going like they did this past month or a couple of weeks ago. If I sold that Nvidia, I would still be in profit by a couple of $1,000, maybe like $1,200. I would be in profit. So I'm not planning on selling it. I think Nvidia's where it's at. Well, Nvidia specifically is where it's at. With Misty, I've only been in it for 5 or 6 months. You know what? Let's go take. No, I can't show you that. It has my login info. I'll do it over here. Give me a second. Doo, 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 doo. And signing in and going to reporting. I'll show you my distributions here. Just loading. There we go. So Misty, when did I start? Misty. Is it there? Yeah, it's there. Is it there? It's there. Wow, I've been in since June. That's hard to believe, but so far it's paid me $2,449. Um, it's getting close. It's definitely getting close to um my initial investment. That's for sure. That's good to see. But that's it. Coney, I'm brand new. I'm 1 month into Coney, so not even close on that one. But this month it's buying me 10 shares. I think. I hope. So that's nice. Do, 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 do. We're getting there. We're chiseling away at people hitting that subscribe button. Boom, boom, boom. Bring your own babies, booze. We're gonna do that tonight. I'm trying to decide what game to play. Is it going to be a cards night or is it going to be a board game night? So I do like all card games. I played poker semi professionally, you know, a little bit, but I've been out to the World Series of Poker and a couple of times. But I also like Settlers of Catan. It's a good one. I like Settlers of Catan. McGuff, McCuff, Bluff, Stairs, Calgary. What is this? 20 shares of Mr. 1,300 shares of MISTY in an IRA. Nice. And I put to buy 100 shares at 27. Yeah. So if it hits 27 this Friday, let's hope it doesn't. Right? You want to just keep playing that wheel game. I don't think Misty's going to be $3. I'm saying $1.75. They didn't do. The reason is they didn't do very well with their calls this month. On Nvidia, they were brutal with their calls in the last 2 weeks here with Nvidia. I've never seen anything that terrible before. It was super amateur hour, and then same with Misty. They didn't do very well either. Were you totally serious about Coney doing a reverse split? Oh, well, let's not get too worked up about that. Let's go take a look at it. Now we have seen with Tesla, it did a reverse split. Um, and so what I was saying was, if this thing gets down to $5 in share price, then that's getting towards that territory where it could do a reverse split. But I have no insider knowledge on that. And then what Jay had said was, if it does a reverse split, we're taking that share price up to $50, right? So if it's at 5, that's a 10-for-1 reverse split, which would be absolutely awful for the amount of shares that I have, and not promising. But for me, I've locked the door on Coney, and I will never take my money out of that for the next 5 years. I'm doing a science experiment. I've only put in $1,999 of my own money into it, so it's not like it's a lot of money at all. And I just want to see where it's at 5 years from now. If everything goes as it is right now, it should be like, I don't know, $450,000, which is just psychotic to think about. But that's going to be my little game that I'm going to play. We'll see how it does. Dun, 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 dun. Misty and Coney are both profitable for me. There you go. I love it. So what he did, what he did is he set a put on Mister or on Misty. So if you see downward momentum, let's forget about the calls portion of it. If you see downward momentum, you can set your target price at 27. If it gets there, woohoo. If it doesn't, all right, all good. You still got the cash. Weeklies of Coney Misty suck. Hope they get the old team. Yes, I agree. Added Coney Misty, Nvidia, AMZ, YMAG this Friday. Nice, congrats. Yeah, that Marnie is interesting, eh? MRNY, because Moderna had a bit of an upswing this week because of the bird flu. Interesting enough. Oh, yes, with your fees, I got it. Snoy for Group A, good dividend, but just a little? What's that supposed to say? Yeah, I wouldn't, I mean, personally, you guys, I wouldn't be backing up the truck into these funds. They haven't proven themselves fully yet. Um, but it's good to maybe sprinkle a little bit of that in there. And that's why I'm starting to invest in Nvidia because it is it's good. It's a good company, right? It's the best company in the world right now in terms of market cap. So that's why I'm sprinkling into a true and tested stock, not into you know these that don't really benefit you whenever there's a downside market. Right now, the market is kind of dipping because of many factors. I talked about them in the last two videos I just put out there. Bum, bum, bum. Coney won't do a reverse split because the RSI is now 35. Oh, nice. Yeah, RSI. So that I don't know if that has a huge factor on if it does a split or not. So it's not oversold, it's not overbought. It's right in between, right? So it just means that the volatility of it is not oversold. But I mean, if Coinbase keeps going down or Bitcoin goes down, then you never know with that price. It's after X date, so may get to 27. True enough. True enough. Yes. Very good. Nice. Very good. All right, I have one last question before I get out of here. Uh, if you had to make a recommendation for my night tonight, what game would you recommend playing with a group of four other human beings? Okay, I need some recommendations. Here's what I'm thinking. I've got euchre, I've got hearts. I love card games. I have Settlers of Catan. I have Ticket to Ride. Um, what else do I have? Things. I have. Oh my goodness, Taboo. These are the games I have. I got Monopoly. I have Risk. What is it? Hell Divers too. I'll have to look into it. Yes. Very good. Okay, so far Uno. I don't know. I don't know if I could play Uno. I play Uno with my kid. Coney will rebound. Let's hope so. Let's hope so, Rob. Let's hope so. That's for sure. You know what I'm leaning towards is, and I think one of them's watching right now. How's it going? I'm leaning towards Settlers of Catan. That's what I'm leaning towards. There's going to be five of us total. I think that's a good game of a little bit of, you know, trying to win. I like Settlers of Catan a lot. Squid Game. I like these people though. I better not play that. Same, Nicole. Same. Boom. All right, beautiful. Let's just read the last couple of comments here. Monopoly. You know what? Monopoly is only good if you play it with a time limit, right? If you play it with a time limit, then it's good. Misty, PLTY is a dynamic duo. PLTY, just be careful with that. Palantir had a miraculous climb last year. Can it sustain it? Will it maintain it? Will it continue to get contracts? That's what you want to pay attention to. All right. You guys, was this a good live? Did you enjoy yourself? How did I do over here? Rate me out of A through Z. How did we do? Did we do okay? Is it worthwhile? Are you going to tune in again next week? Actually, I won't be here next week. Let me know in the chat. Throw on some tunes here. What should we do? Let's throw on Daydreaming. Yes, he did. No problem, Nicole. I'm glad to hang out with you. I'm probably gonna get yelled at because I said I would be 45 minutes, and I can hear a hostile 5-year-old out there. Probably gonna get yelled at for sure. But we got to hang out for an hour and 17 minutes today. I just wanted to say thank you so much for tuning in today. My name is Mike. This channel is Health and Wealth. I hope you have the best Saturday. I'll fill you in on what I did tonight another time. We'll talk to you guys soon. Thanks for subscribing, sharing with your friends, and being here. Have a wonderful day. Bye for now. You know what? As soon as I hit end screen multiple times, that's when it's